That is the most ridiculous beer purchase I have ever done in my entire life. Good morning. It is 6:50 a.m. and we have not been up this early in a long time. And I just hope it's worth it. So we made it to Halong Bay. We're just sitting in the waiting office for our cruise right now. They're just loading stuff on the boat and we're just hanging out, killing time.
There are so many people here. I don't know where all of them are gonna go. I only see one boat and there's hundreds of people.
It's boarding time. So we have to take a small boat to get to the big boat because the big boat anchors a little further out.
So actually today the weather is fine. It's not like as cold as yesterday. As yesterday was very cold. It's around like 18 degrees Celsius, and now it's around like 25. And the weather getting better. Do you know why? Because you are here.
We just arrived and we were funneled into this really grand looking room where we found Jeff's name tag, and now we're about to be served a full lunch. I think there's 5 courses, so I'm very excited.
So we just got our first course, which is a peasant salad. No, I'm just kidding. It's an emperor salad with crab meat and it looks fantastic actually. We also just placed some drink orders because why not?
So we have prawn, which is our second course, and it looks absolutely delicious.
Okay, course number 3 is baked bread with cheese and garlic. And there's some kind of meat in here, but I have no idea what it is. It's very good. For dessert, we have mango sticky rice. It's okay. The mango is not ripe.
So we've actually been running into this a lot lately where the mango just hasn't been ripe and it just tastes like cleaning chemicals. I don't know how to explain it. Mango, when it's ripe, is absolutely delicious, but for some reason around Southeast Asia right now, it's all just been like, yeah, like Clorox wipes, kind of. It just probably isn't in season, yet they insist on using it in almost everything.
We have people out here just selling snacks and just throwing them up. Pretty crazy. Okay, so lunch has officially wrapped up. It was awesome. Now we are headed to our room, which is probably the most ridiculous part of this cruise and one of the reasons that we booked it. Three beds, baby! And check out this mean view. I can't wait to wake up to this view. And can we just appreciate our incredible bathroom? I think all of us are regretting only doing one night here. Jeff's decided to get a beer.
I just have to. What an experience.
Talk about it. This is worth life right here.
How much? 1,000. That is the most ridiculous beer purchase I have ever done in my entire life.
So on the way over here, obviously we had our introduction with one of the people that works on the boat, but the most hilarious part of this is that he said that today and tomorrow, the only days we have here, are the coldest days of the year in Halong Bay. Just found the bathroom door.
Maybe we just leave it down.
So you guys can't hear anything, right?
Nothing.
Okay.
I mean, what?
So now we're gonna go and explore the boat while some other individuals head out on an excursion. You can go to something called the Light and Dark Cave where you kayak through it, but to be honest, we saw a couple hundred people doing it and we'd rather explore here.
Welcome to the reception of our awesome cruise ship for the next 1 night, 2 days. So this is kind of where we were welcomed, and then we were ushered upstairs for our lunch. We just came out of our room, which is down this hallway right behind me. And now we're gonna go explore the next floor up. So this is the dining room. This is where we had lunch, and we'll have dinner and then breakfast again tomorrow morning, complete with a bar over here where they make our drinks. And it also leads to the front of the boat where we have our jacuzzi. And this is a very nice dining room.
No matter where you sit in here, you have a pretty decent view of the Halong Bay.
Okay, so right here we got the front of the boat. This is where the jacuzzi is. Let's go check it out and actually see if it's warm, because I have my doubts. Like room temperature right now. So this is our jacuzzi, complete with 2 dead bugs. And I think these things both turn on and they provide the jets for it. I'm also pretty sure we're the only 3 people that did not go on the excursion today. But it's kind of nice, we got the whole boat to ourselves for a little bit. And last but not least, let's head upstairs and I'll show you where we have our happy hour. This is where the captain's from. You can see right behind me, and supposedly you can come up and take pics with him, which we'll probably do later. It's also where we have our happy hour though. So I think back there is where they serve them up. Let's go check it out. So I think one of the things I really like about this place is just that all the little touches really add up. You know, like these cute little plants everywhere and the street lights. It just feels very well put together. I've done this before in 2013, and I was definitely on like a junk cruise that was definitely just for partying for kids from hostels, and this is a much nicer experience, I'll say that. It's well worth the money. So this is where we have our happy hour. This is the lounge deck, and we've got the bar over there, and we've got some seating options up here, some sunbeds if you want to lay out and catch some sun. I know I just mentioned cost. Now this cost us $120 per person. We are splitting a triple room though, and I think that probably made it a little more expensive. Originally, before I knew Blaine was actually gonna come along for this part, I booked a like a double room, a normal room for 2 people, and I wanna say that was about $128. So not that much of a difference.
I'm finding it a little hard to believe that we are the only 3 people on this boat right now. I don't think I will ever have a chance to see a boat this empty in my life. So even though they said it was supposed to be very cold, it's actually not too bad in the sun. While Jeffrey is on the other side of the ship, I wanted to take a moment in secrecy and just explain how lucky I am that Jeff is my boyfriend, my best friend, everything that I aspire to be. He planned this entire trip for both myself and my best friend now. It takes a lot of work, a lot of staying on top of all of your finances and all the countries, all the visas to be able to do what we do. And he's done it throughout the course of our entire world trip, but I just think he's the most amazing man ever. And I really hope it shines through in the videos because he is the best person that I know. Love you, Jeff.
So now we're just sitting on the balcony outside of our room, watching the sun go down and waiting for happy hour. One of the downsides of having a room right next to the anchor chain. Very soothing. So I guess this is just a good time to have a friendly reminder that being a tourist has implications. If you can't see it behind me, there's just all this plastic trash floating, and it's just, you know, kind of sad. You know, they serve you plastic water bottles on the boat, and it probably just goes straight back into the bay, which is terrible.
It is now time to head to the upper deck for happy hour and swimming, which is a great combination if you ask me. Jeff really likes the beer that he bought.
Beer tasted dirty. I think it's bootleg beer.
So take notice that I am back to wearing my jacket because it is indeed getting a little cold, and I know Jeff and Blaine really want to jump in the ocean with me, so we'll see how it goes. Oh my god.
Not at all.
Is it cold?
It's not cold?
Not cold. Sorry?
It's not cold?
Not super cold, no.
That's surprising. You guys ready?
Yeah.
So it is all over me. Not excited.
I'm not excited.
We're all going to jump.
God, fuck, wait. One.
So brave. Dude, aren't you from Colorado?
Get me out of here. Where's the ladder? Never again. Beautiful. A true Olympian.
Came from a landlocked state.
All right, so we just finished up swimming and it was a total success. Depending on who you ask, I think Bree had a worse time of it than I did.
So brave.
And we're about to go to our happy hour. And as you can see, I'm a little bedazzled. What's the word? Overdressed? A little overdressed. Overdressed is probably the right word. And you're probably wondering, how did a one bagger like you have a blazer in their bag? And if you haven't seen it, go watch our Hoi An video. We'll link it somewhere down below. And this is the custom blazer I got made. So I'm sure we're gonna draw a lot of looks because we look way too dressed up for this, but this is really the only opportunity we'll get to wear them because we're sending them home with Blaine, who leaves in about 3 days. So we're gonna make the most of it. We'll see you up there.
We look ridiculous.
She's speaking for herself because I look fantastic. Wow, look at this lining.
I stepped away from the party real quick because something that was really surprising me about being here was the amount of boats in the bay at the moment, and they are all so bright. There's so much light pollution that it's actually a little crazy to see. And it's dinner time now.
All right, so we've left the shot-taking party, and now it's time for some dinner. So we're starting out with a little salad appetizer, which is cauliflower salad with scallop.
So what we have here is course 2. It's pumpkin soup with, I believe, a little shrimp. I don't know. And that's what we have. You cannot post this.
Cream of pumpkin soup.
It's prong.
Prawn.
Okay, I'm speaking to the United States.
Yes.
What we have here is pumpkin soup with prong, and yeah, I'm done with her. Can you do something about her? All right, course 2, pumpkin soup with some prong. That's what we. What we have here is pumpkin soup with prawn and garlic bread. Can't wait to try it. Should be delicious. Fuck you.
Next up is our main course, which is lobster, and I mean lobster.
All right, course number 5, steamed chicken with Thai sauce.
Y'all couldn't give me the chicken one? All right, here we go. So we have course number 5. It is sauteed vermicelli noodles with prawn and some type of vegetable, and it is delicious looking.
Finally, course 6, dessert. So we've got a caramel flan and some seasonal fruit. Oh, all right, I'm so full. Dinner's finally over. I am incredibly full. Bree and Blaine are now gonna enjoy a massage. It is my father's birthday today, so I'm actually gonna try and call him. I have service, so fingers crossed it works. And then we'll catch up with you guys after to say goodnight.
One eternity later.
Well, they are back from their massage. It's been a long, busy day, but it's about 10:30 now, and we're just gonna catch some Z's, go to sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna wake up and hit the brunch at about 9:45. We have to be out of our room at 9:30, so we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night. Good morning from day 2 of our Halong Bay cruise. This morning we are trying to get coffee delivered to our room. Thanks to Blaine. And also, there's kayaking at 7:30 a.m., which I just made an announcement for, but I think we're just gonna hang back and drink coffee with the view.
So we just finished our coffee, and unfortunately it's time to leave this amazing place. We have to check out and then head back to Hanoi. It's been incredible, and I think this is actually one of the bucket list places that has lived up to the hype. I've been here before, and it's still just so incredible being back here. I know Bree and Blaine have fallen in love with it. Just being able to sit there and see this kind of scenery just go by your literal window is absolutely amazing. Now, I do wish that the bay was a little cleaner. Obviously, you know, they talk about trying to keep it clean, but there's so much plastic in the ocean. It's just something to be aware of, especially as a traveler when you have to drink, you know, plastic water bottles, that you are contributing to this, which is a little sad. We've got to go settle our bill finally, which I'm not looking forward to doing because we had probably one too many G&Ts last night, but we'll let you know the damage at the end of the video.